Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story and today is October 29th. This means we're running up until the 5th of November and it's a very special day because Festival of the Lost is back in the tower. Look at all those candles aflame, the bunting in the breeze in the shape of the engrams and those familiar yelps, screams of ghoulish wolves and stuff in the background that we've heard every season for quite some time. But anyway, what should we do? Well, we'll have a look at what there is to do in Destiny 2 this week. This is the tower map, and various vendors will dwell in this tower map, and vendors offer you quests and bounties. In return for doing these quests and said bounties, you will get loot, precious loot. That's what the whole game's about: acquiring loot solo, acquiring loot with friends and family and your dog. Anyway, what have we got to do in Destiny? Well, there's new vendors. We've got Eva Levante back. We're going to have a look at her in just a moment. Spoilers, if you don't want to see her, then avert your eyes. I'll give you another warning. But in the meantime, we're going to have a look at the destinations and start with the Vanguard playlist. We've got some heroic story missions here to do. We've got our strikes. The weekly challenge is complete Vanguard bounties during the week. That's 3 Vanguard bounties for your powerful loot. I think that's new then. They've changed that, but that's nice and easy. Then we've got the Nightfall, the Ordeal. Complete a lot of progress and that'll give you some powerful loot. If you complete the Ordeal with a score above 100,000 points, then you'll get some pinnacle loot, and that's the highest level loot in the game at the moment. Then we've got our normal Nightfalls, the Nightfalls in the background, and these are 3 strikes here: the Inverted Spire, Savathun's Song, and the Warden of Nothing. There is some specific loot that you can grind these strikes for that may or may not drop for you upon completing said strike. The Inverted Spire is one of your absolute favorites. Can you guess what the Inverted Spire will give you? I'm listening. Trichromatica Shell. That is what you get from this one. Savathun's Song will get you the Duty Bound Auto Rifle, and Warden of Nothing will get you the Warden's Law Hand Cannon. And that is your Vanguard Strikes business this week. Then we've got our Gambit playlist. We've got the Reckoning here, which has 3 tiers of difficulty. This is a 4-person activity here where you can grind for various loot. Maybe it's the likeness of Oryx as the boss for this week, and you can grind that for a spare rations, perhaps, if you're after one of those lovely hand cannons. And there you go, 3 tiers, all 750. There's no actual difference in power level anymore. Then we've got modifiers. There's Solar Singe, that is for the week, and then there is Grenadier, and then there is Gambit, of course. Complete 3 games of Gambit for powerful tier 2 loot. You can either do that in Gambit Prime or Vanilla Gambit, 2 different types of modes. Gambit Prime's a little faster, and there's only 1 round, whereas Gambit Vanilla has 3 rounds, possibly, if it goes to time or what have you. And then there, of course, there's private matches of Gambit, so you can play against your family and friends. Then we've got Crucible. We've got the Rotary playlists at the top, which is Momentum Control. This is a new game mode. If you're interested in that, complete 4 games of that and that'll get you powerful loot. If you're not interested in that, then you can go into Showdown, which is another 4v4 mode. Complete 4 games of that and you'll get powerful loot. That is the Rotary playlist. Just those 2. Everything else is all the same. We've got Rumble Control, there is Survival, Freelance Survival, and Classic Mix. That is the core matches. Complete 4 of these matches across any of these playlists, and that'll get you some very juicy, powerful loot. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Flashpoint, which happens to be on Nessus this week. This is various activities. If you complete public events, loot lost sectors, kill the boss, open the chests, then you'll have your progress bar over here at the vendor, and that will get you some stuff. Fill it up and you get some stuff right there. So there you go. Go and see Failsafe for all you love. Then there is the Dreaming City. Unfortunately, the API is down, so I can't tell you where the Ascendant Challenge would be, but if you hop on over to Petrovenge and collect all of her bounties, there is a Ascendant Challenge somewhere that you can find. Maybe you can smell it, and you can find it all on your own self. We've had a new dungeon released. I'm not going to spoil any of the stuff about that, because that's not going to be included in this weekly video, but have fun with whatever that happens to be. And on Mars, not forgetting Escalation Protocol. If you're after certain Ikelos weaponry, then this is the activity to be grinding. Last week it was the submachine gun, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's either the sniper or the shotgun this week. If not, I'm wrong and it's something else. Maybe it's a pumpkin. Anyway, you can tell me, you can let me know. This is always the case with the API being down, but the escalation protocol, it's still there. It's still there for you to do. I just don't know what weapon is landing this week. We can guess, and that's about it. Okay, off to the gunsmith. Let's have a look what the gunsmith has got. He's got bounties. We want to pick them up and do them because they give us stuff, upgrade modules and enhancement cores and mod components. Always something that we could do more of, you know, with more of those things. That's how it does. And then there's weapon mods and, of course, armor mods as well. Today it is a submachine gun loader and backup mag. So in 24 hours, these will change. So keep your eyes peeled for that kind of business. Next, we're going to hop on over to the Leviathan Raid vendor and see what armor he's got, because it is worth a look these days. So let's go and have a perusal. Benedict 99, here he is, and the armor this week is the Spire of Stars helmet, and we've got the Eater of Worlds gauntlets, the Prestige Leviathan chest piece, the Eater of Worlds boots, normal Leviathan class item, and the Itstead back legendary sword. We're going to hop on over to Nessus and have a look what that vendor has there, because they're always different. Werner 99, we have the Spire of Stars helmet there, the Spire of Stars gauntlets, we've got normal Leviathan chest piece, Eater of Worlds boots, and normal Leviathan class item, and it's dead back there as well. So quite similar, not too different, but there you go, that's what it is. Here is Festival of the Lost vendor, Eva Levante, back in the tower with some wares. Let's have a look. We've got festival bounties. Make sure you're going to have to pick up all of these businesses. There is masks available, and the rewards for the season. There is a Braytech werewolf rifle, as well as a random roll for this as well. That is the seasonal Festival of the Lost reward. We're going to have a little look at this now. It's got hammer forged, armor piercing, Zen Mermit, and multi-kill clip, as well as a range masterwork, and it looks like that. Oh, cosmetics, it does take shaders, but I think the neon skeletal, oh, that looks interesting, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. There you go, but that is the business. There is also cowls and mystery grab bags available as well. More will unfold on that a little later. We're going to wrap up the video now by having a look at our Eververse store. Here it is, right here and right now. We've got some special things on offer because it is Festival of the Lost. So we've got a tombstone emote. We're going to have a look at these. Just slamming it down there. And things grow. Isn't that nice? And then there is a better specimen weapon ornament. This is for the new exotic machine gun, Xenophage. So there you go. And then there is the Father of Islands weapon ornament for the Izanagi's body shot. We've had that before. That's a repeat. We've got the Jack O'Shell. That is that's quite cool. In spirit with Halloween. And then the Broomswept Knight. It's a vehicle. That is your exotic sparrow, and it's shaped like a broomstick. For all the love. Then we've got some stuff available for Bright Dust. We've got boons here that give you various boosts and things like that. We've got Dark Fluorescence, Skelligore shader. I'd like to have a look at this. Yes, that is quite Halloween-y. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it for my own self. We've got the Murder of Crows Transmat Effect. Ooh, let's re-have that again because it was a bit laggy. And again, I think I'm going to have that for myself as well for a bit of Bright Dust. And then there is the Jin Sim Relic Shell. Bit of a speed demon thing. That's pretty cool. We might have that in our collection as well. Ooh, 2,800. Maybe not. Let's hold our horses. And then parting emote. Bit of a rose. We sniff. It's like drinking a glass of wine, and then we just drop it on the floor. So that is available for 700 of your dust. Then we've got some event stuff here. This is very specific to Festival of the Lost. So items will be unavailable for purchase after the event. So Skeletal Hunter Bundle, if you want these are ornaments for your armor. So there you go. Look, it's all very skeletal. And then there is the Scarin Corvus Hunter Bundle. This is previous armor ornaments from previous seasons. I've already got that. It's showing it twice. There's the Omnigul mask. There's is that a mask ornament there? And then the Jack-o'-lantern. Yes, there's all these ornaments for the masks that we've got. And there's Pride Glass, this ornament for Fighting Lion. That's back as well from the previous Halloween event last year. There is a tombstone. We've seen this. There's a Boo emote. Let's have a look. Oh, bit scary. That is cool for 1,000. Heroic Guitarist. This is from last year. Strum, strum, strum. And then even bigger strum. This shell that we've looked at is the Chiropteran shell. Chiropteran shell. Wow. The pronunciation. There you go. Jacko shell, we've seen that. Ocular Fortitude, we've had that from last year as well. 9 Lives from last year. Stonecraft's Amalgam shell, this is an old one as well, very cool. We've had that. And then, Necrobeast Sparrow. There you go. There's even more. This is crazy business. Winchester's Ruin. The Desmodus. That's a new one. Infected Seeker, that's from last year. This is also from last year. There's another emote there. Bone Boogie. Lovely job. Spell of Abolition. Huh. Oh, yeah. And then there's some projections that go over our ghosts, and there's also some more Transmat effects. Looming Moon. Spooky. Soul's Night. We've had that one before, actually. I think that we've seen that before. Very nice. There's even more stuff. Arachnophile. Oh, this is old, yeah. We had that from last year. Crazy business. Then there's the seasonal stuff. This is all the same. This will stay here for the whole season, so grab hold of it while you can. There's an archive of previous things as well. I just checked this to see if anything's been added, like the Thornaments and Black Peregrine ship that we haven't seen for a long time. And then here's the stuff available for Bright Dust. So we've got Bone Boogie, Ocular Fortitude, 9 Lives, Aerial Shroud, and Winchester's Ruin, as long as the Omnigul Mask, and there's a Hyvo Lantern projection. We've got Skelligul, Dark Fluorescent, Soul Snot, Arachnophile, and Looming Moon Transmut effect there as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your lot for the reset for the 29th of October up until the 5th of November. Have an absolutely fantastic week in Destiny 2. I hope you get all the things that you're grinding for and have lots of fun. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smoke as a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.